Hey friends, let's do Flight of Icarus guitar lesson by the mighty Iron Maiden. I'll talk you through all the guitar parts and do the solos at the end, all with on-screen tab to make it easy to follow along. So we play the start, then we'll break it down. I'll play the intro for you. So we're just starting on an A power chord to an E. Then we're going to the F sharp power chord. We're going to do all palm beauty. We're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So slowly. And do that 3 times. So. And then the last one, we're going to do the same start, down, down, up, down, down, up, and then do a quick down, up, 2 downs, because we're following the drums, down, down, and then down, up, down, up. So that last one, and that's our intro there. Then we have the verse. Let me play that for you. So we're just playing an F sharp minor, and we're going to hold for 3 bars plus 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then play the A power chord to an E power chord and hold this for 1 bar plus 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and again A, and go back to our F sharp minor and hold for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our verse there. Then we have our pre-chorus. Let me play that for you. So we're just starting on the F sharp, do it 2 times. 2 palm muted down up, and 2 more times. So. Come up to 4 on the E, 7 on the A, and do exactly the same pattern. Come up to the A power chord, do the same pattern again. Then come to a B power chord, a D flat or C sharp, so 4 and 6, and then back to the E. And that's our pre-chorus there. From there we have our chorus. Let me play that for you. So we're just starting on the F sharp again, play the E, A and D string, and then do an upstroke on the E and B string. Then play the E power chord, and do the same, open E and A. Then we're coming up to D, and we're going to play the D, slide back a fret and slide back up again. So we're doing that 3 times. Then come up to the E power chord, slide back to the D and back up to the E. Then we're just doing a slide down and repeating that again, and that's our chorus. From there we just go back to the intro. The only difference is here we don't play the A and the E at the start. We just go straight back to our pattern there. This is a little post-chorus part. Then after that we have our next verse. Let's have a look at that. So it's exactly the same as our first verse, but we're just adding this little arpeggio picking on the F sharp minor. So we play our F sharp minor, then we play 2nd fret E, 2nd fret B, 2nd fret on the G, and then come to the 5th fret on the B. And then the rest stays the same. Our A, B to A, F sharp minor there. And that's our second verse. Now let's play the next pre-chorus for you. Before we go on, if you're enjoying the lesson, please like and subscribe and say good day in the comments. We have new songs and lessons every week. So it's exactly the same as our first pre-chorus on the F sharp to our augmented A flat there to our A. This is the only change here. We're going to play B, then come up to the D flat 2 times, back to E, and then we repeat it all again the same way we did in the first pre-chorus. Now this one, B, D flat to E, so we just play the D flat once the second time through, and that's our second pre-chorus. From there we play the chorus again, and that stays exactly the same, and then we have our solo rhythm, and we'll do our solos at the end, and we play the rhythm for you, then we'll go through it. So this time we're just starting on the F sharp power chord, and we're just doing a down, down, up, and we're doing that 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play A, E, and do that again. 3, 4, 5, 6. A, E. Now do the same pattern on the E power chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the A, E again, and go back to our F sharp minor again, but just play it through 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then from there we just go back to that second pre-chorus and play it exactly the same. And that's our solo rhythm there. From there we go back to the chorus. Instead of doing it through 2 times, we do it through 4 times there. Then we go back to the second pre-chorus and we play that exactly the same. And then we have this little outro part, so let me play that for you. So we've just played our second pre-chorus the same, then we do the same chords but the pattern's changing now. We have the F sharp minor, 2 quick ones, and then da 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 da. So then do the same pattern on our augmented chord, to our A, then to our B, do it 2 times, to our D flat, and the last one on the E. So that last part, and then repeat it all again, F sharp minor, our augmented. Now this last one changes. We come to the A, we're going to play it 2 times, and then we're just doing down ups. Finish on the B, go to the F sharp minor, we're just tremolo picking, and then A, E, F sharp minor to finish off. And there are all the rhythm parts. Now let's tackle the solo. Let me play the first one for you. So we're going to start with a bend on the 4th fret on the G. Then we're just going to play 4 pull off the 2, D, 4 pull off the 2, A, 4, 3, 2 pull off to open, and then 2 on the E. Then we're going to come up to the D string, play 14, 16, G, we're going to play 13, hammer on to 14, pull off to 13, and then 13, 14, 16. Then we're going to do something similar, B, 14, 15, back to 14, and then 14, 15, 17. So slowly. Then to the E string, 14, hammer on to 17, pull off to 14, back to 17, and we do that 3 times. Then do a bend on 17B. Then we have this little run, bend on 17B again. E, 16, 17, 19. Do a bend on 19, release, pull off to 17. Just play 19. Do that again, 19, 17, 19. Then we have these little trills we're going to be hammering on and pulling off between 17 and 19. Then come back to 16 and 17. Then we're coming back to 14 and 16 and just do a hammer on and a pull off. Jump to the B string 17 and 14. To the G string 16 and 14. And then do a bend on 16G. Play 14 on the G and the B. And back to 16D. Then to finish it off we have 16, pull off to 14 on the D. Go to A, 16, 15, 14, slide to 12, come back to 14, slide to 16. So then we play 14 on the G and the B, 16 D, 14 D and G again. Sorry, B and G there, and then 16 G and B. Do a little bend there. Back to 14 and finish on 16 on the D there. So, and that's the first solo there. Now we play the second solo for you. So we're starting with a bend on 17 on the E, then just play 17, slide up to 14B, play 14E, 2 bends on 17E, play 17, then just play 17 again, and 14, hammer onto 17, pull off to 14, B, 17, E, 14, back to B, 17, bend, E, 14, B, 17, 14, then do a bend and release on 16, pull off to 14 on the G, and 16 on the D. So then we're staying on the G, give 14, slide back to 13, D 14, G 13 back to 11, 12 on the D, and then 11 back to 9, and 9 on the D. So then we're doing 11 2 times on the G, 14B, 11, 14, 11, 14, 11 2 times, then 16 on the G, 14 on the E, come back to the B, 17 bend, 2 14s on the E, do that again, and then bend 17B, 14, slide back to 12, B string 14, 13, 12, G 14, and then to finish it off we have this run down, E 17, pull off to 14, B 17, back to E 14, B 17, and then 14, 17, 14, hammer on and pull off, 16 G, 14, back to 16, and then do that again, 14, 16, 14, and then 16, 14, 16, and now 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 16, and we're just going to come back to 15, 14, and then E string up on the 17 and finish on the 14 there. So slowly. the end of that second solo there. So then we have this little outro solo. So we're just starting on 11G, play it once, then play it again, and then 14, pull off to 13, pull off to 11 on the G, and 14D, and just do that 4 times. Then we're moving up to 16 on the G, do 3 bends, so. And then the third bend we're going to bend up, release and pull off to 14. And then just play 16 on the D. So we do that 4 times there. Now there's a harmony on those parts as well. The first harmony we're going to be on 14 on the B string, play it. Then play 14, pull off to 12, play 14 on the G, 13 on the G, and we do that 4 times. And the next harmony we're coming up to 17 on the B, we're going to bend 3 times, bend again, release 15, 14. So. And they're the harmonies there. Then we have the last solo. Let me play that for you. So we're starting with a bend on 16 on the G, and we're just tremolo picking as we bend up. Then we're just playing 16, then play 16, pull off to 14, 16D, back to 14G, 16, back to D, and do a trill between 16 and 14. And then we're playing 16 on the A, 14 on the D, back to 16 and 14, so we're pulling off again. Little trill there, and then we have 14, hammer on to 16, 14 on the D, come back to 16 on the A, 16 on the D, there, so slowly. Then we're playing 17 on the B, pull off to 14, and 16 on the G, so. And then we're going to do that again, but we're going to repeat the 17, 14. So 17, 14, 17, 14, 16, and we repeat that to the end. And then just do a bend on the 17 on the B. And that's all our solos there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed Flight of Icarus guitar lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon.